Hi, I'm Beatriz and welcome to my channel. Thank you for dropping by once again. And don't forget, please, to subscribe, leave a comment if there's any questions that you'd like to ask me when you watch the video. And what else? There's so many things. Yes, subscribe, leave a comment, thumbs up if you like the video, and thank you once again for dropping by. So today I thought I would talk about something that has been going through my mind just over the last week, and that is in regards to making decisions, just making important decisions, business decisions in particular. I would love to know how you make the decisions. Are you one of those people that just know straight away, yes, no? Or do you sit on the fence, perhaps? Do you analyze absolutely everything? Do you write down, the pros and the cons? And yeah, I would love to know about your decision-making process. I know for me, in the past, it's been really hard to make important decisions. A lot of times I tend to sit on the fence, and I really envy people that can just, they just see the black and white and they can just go, yep, I'm going this way or I'm going that way. Whereas I kind of see all the shades of grey in between the black and the white, and I get stuck. A lot of times I do get stuck. Of course, there are things, that are easy, everyday decisions, like we just have to make on the spot. But it's those things that, that are potentially going to make a big impact on our life. They're the things that are really hard to decide. And so for me, something about me is that I'm always looking for business opportunities. And there is this tiny little shop at my local strip of shops where there is a train station. There is this little shop that I always used to look at. And during COVID, the people that were there vacated, and the little shop is currently vacant. And I was looking for it online to see if I could see it advertised for lease, and I couldn't find it. In the end, I ended up reaching out to a company that handles all the leasing for the railway station and all the real estate that is associated with the railway stations here in Sydney. And I contacted them, and they said that the shop is available for lease, and the lease is $500 a week plus tax. And at the moment, that's really the only information that I know. I've asked for the contract, but I haven't received it yet. That was only a couple of days ago. And so my big thing is, what can I do with that shop? I've got so many ideas, and obviously I need to do a lot of research, a lot of homework if I am going to take this on. I have to think about, I just need to consider so many things, how it's going to impact my life, how it's going to impact my other business, whether my children, who are, fairly grown up now, whether they, while they've said that they are interested, how much do they want to contribute, how much are they able to contribute in terms of, workload, and making it their own as well. And so I'm at a point where, gosh, I'm excited. I'm really excited, and I can't sleep at night thinking about all these crazy ideas of, what I could do. It's in a great spot, lots of foot traffic, obviously, despite COVID. So I'm trying to think of the situation and, you know, putting COVID aside, because obviously at the moment not many people are catching the train. They're not going to they're not going to the city to work in the office. They're, you know, staying home and working from home. But it's not going to last forever. So eventually things will go back to normal. And I thought, well, this is a good opportunity. Maybe I can get a good deal, or maybe I can negotiate a really good rental. Not the 500, certainly, because I think the $500 is quite a big commitment to make, and not something that I'm really comfortable with. Although I like taking risks, I like to take small risks and I like to do things, or at least this is like the one makes me comfortable. I just like to take little steps, and signing a lease for 5 years at $500 a week is a big, huge decision. And you know, there's so many unknowns, which is why I really need to do my homework, and it's also why I you know, I wanted to ask you, how do you deal with these situations? I kind of think at this age, you know, if I don't take risks now, when, you know, I don't want to look back on life and have regrets. And fortunately, until now, I have very few regrets. Generally, once I make a decision, I'm happy with the decision, and I don't really look back on it. But you know, I look at people that have achieved so much, and you know, how did they get there? They're not, I feel like they're not afraid. They just make these crazy risks. They take a lot of chances, and that's how they, you know, become successful. That's how they reach the goals. Of course, not everything is a success. You know, things don't always work out, and I know that we learn from whatever we do. We learn. It's all a learning curve. So right now I'm on a little bit of a high and a little bit of a conundrum, just wondering what it is I'm going to do. And the actual shop itself is really little. It's only 18 square meters. If you're watching this in the US, I'm not really sure whether you use meters or feet, but it's a really small space. And the obvious ideas, you know, for things that people need first thing in the morning when they get to the train station on their way to work, is coffee. But there is a cafe directly across the road, and there is a cafe right around the corner. So I think that while coffee is a possibility, I was thinking maybe a fresh juice bar, and having juices that are already prepared, like first thing in the morning, prepare the juices, and they're already, you know, packaged up in cute little bottles with, you know, clever little labeling and branding and all that sort of thing. And at the same time, I also thought about having dual purpose, so perhaps a shots bar for the evening. So it could be one thing in the morning, and then when people are coming back from work, it could be something completely different, you know, like dimming the lights and changing the decor slightly and making it, yeah, into something else. So, and aside from that, there's more ideas. I've just got, like, I've been writing them all down, lots and lots of ideas. What else? Yeah, I think that's all I really wanted to say about that. I don't know, do you think that men are better at making these sort of decisions, or do you think women are just as you know, are the same. I find that men just seem to be more the black and white, and yeah, maybe I'm just generalizing. Anyway, I'd love your opinion. Thank you so much for watching. And as I said last week, I do want to end with a quote. So the quote for this week is also from Coco Chanel. Dress shabbily and they will remember the dress. Dress impeccably and they'll remember the woman. Thank you so much for being here. Once again, if you enjoy the video, please subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and leave a comment. I would love to hear from you. Thank you so much. Bye. See you.